on forever.
Yeah.
Fabio.
I'll just make it up. I'll be a new person. I do remember trying a lot of things and failing.
Yeah.
Like making a lot of bold moves and
that's
then
right.
rolling threes.
And I
That
didn't
was
do a
pretty
single
great.
move the entire time.
Oh yeah, you never rolled. Yeah.
I did not make.
I feel like that gets you an achievement badge or something
Right?
in this game.
You do.
Totally should. I was trying to remember what happened because it was 2 games ago.
Was last game the one where you hooked up with
I was trying to
what's
remember,
his
was that
name?
last game? I think so. And then, yes, I think.
With
Because I think that's
Raphael.
where, and then
Not your
Regina
brother.
saw
Oh, yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, and
And-
the last scene was
but-
Regina chewing Raphael out by the pool.
Was that what it was? I was trying to remember. 'Cause
yeah.
I know that I have not yet had any kind of interaction with Regina since the Raphael incident.
Yeah. Right, because she and Raphael were doing it in the kitchen, as you saw on the video screen, and then she saw him with you and got mad at him.
And then Jose came in and saw us and also got mad and ran
I was
away.
like,
Instead of
What am I even
Oh
doing?
yeah. I
I
forgot
was supposed
Jose
to
was
kill
there.
someone. I don't.
Like, was I
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to kill Raphael?
yeah,
I think so,
had
yeah.
talked to you. I had talked to you about killing Raphael,
About killing Raphael, and then I walked in on both of you.
and then I was having sex with him.
Like, I don't.
And
I'm.
I think
backing
the
into a
very
hedge.
last shot was Alvaro screwing on a silencer, standing by
Yeah.
the Regina and Raphael fight.
Oh, that's right. And we weren't sure if he was going to kill Regina or Raphael.
Yeah. Oh, because Octavio talked to him, right?
And
Yeah.
Could only pay for one.
And that was the bad roll where it was like, we don't want anything to happen to your mother, do we? And he was like, I don't take threats, so I killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, that one went bad.
Yeah. So you did kind of kill his mother by rolling.
I don't feel like that's on me.
Tangled web we weave in
I
Yeah.
know.
Pasión de las Pasiones.
Water under the bridge.
No idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Pasión de las Pasiones.
Pasión de las Pasiones.
Let's pick the previously on.
Oh,
I don't
my.
like. I'm gonna change last time because previously. I'm gonna. Brandon's probably not watching this, but I'm gonna send him a message saying, "Are you gonna change that to previously on?" Because last time on is really confusing.
Let's give it to Brandon.
Yeah, because like it's not the last time. It's like from previous episodes. Because the last time doesn't make sense because we saw all that already.
Let's see what happened.
What is the chart here? Oh. That's interesting.
Oh, that's random and might be fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking along similar lines of
Oh, I need to remember all the player names. NPCs, there's a list. Thank you.
Yeah, it should be a current list, I think.
Oh, I have so many thugs.
Now, I don't know if there's anything interesting I can do with that.
I bet there is.
We'll see.
I'm mayor now.
Or you were previously.
Oh yes, I was interim mayor for a little bit of the local province or local city that the hotel is in.
What's the like little snippet of the scene from when you were mayor that is significant that they're showing now?
I'm just trying to figure out why they would make me mayor. I think I was like on some board of some committee there, and then it happened that people disappeared, and the line of ascendancy meant that I needed to take over temporary mayor until they had an election. So the scene that we see is I have you just see someone reacting to me signing something, and it's some of my thugs being like, it'll take them years to uncover this. It's me like signing off like a lot of my businesses and giving them lots of tax breaks. He's being like, it'll
real.
Just like all some of my thugs standing behind me be like, this is genius, I tell you. It'll take them years to undo all of the red tape surrounding these.
Nice.
Just like a little West Wing episode, and then we're back. I don't know. I've never seen West Wing.
I haven't either. I don't know if you're wrong.
Armando befriended someone passionate and dangerous. Who was that?
Oh no.
What's that?
Okay,
what's that scene?
We're getting very meta here because previously on, if
Oh
you
no.
remember, I was with Regina when I saw some mysterious woman in a dress in the bar who we made eye contact and there was a connection, but I was on the arm of my fiance and I couldn't do anything.
With the green dress, yeah.
Yes. So on this previously on, we are of course passionately making out in a stairwell, and as my hand moves down to her very nice posterior region, a gun drops from the bottom of her dress.
What gun?
What gun?
What gun?
Who
Or
this
more,
mysterious
or an
lady?
ass rifle.
Another character we will add to the list.
Fart pistol.
I'm sure she won't come into play at all ever.
Absolutely
No,
not.
just a one-off thing.
Yeah, just only on previously ons.
It's the mayor. Just connect a ball unnecessarily.
What does Jose have?
Oh, I think this is going to be just willfully chaotic.
Yeah.
But there is a scene of a Lunala, an outdoor evening party around the pool at La Rosa Querida. And I think Jose is kind of a little apart from it and kind of keeping an eye on things as kind of habit. And hears a rustling in the bushes or something like that, and then steps aside from the party to see Alvaro approaching Regina with a gun in his hand, and he steps closer and then throws the gun aside and they kiss passionately.
Excellent. Is that the two people?
But it has to be through a window.
Yeah, that's fine. I think bushes are basically windows.
Bushes are basically
They're
windows.
nature's windows.
Cool. That's awesome.
Bushes is nature's
That's I think that's actually great. So I think the first
Wait,
scene of,
Alvaro was kissing Regina?
yeah.
I'm
Not
sorry.
that we
Yeah.
need to keep anything straight, but
No,
Wait,
so
The person who's been theoretically trying to kill Regina all this time.
yeah. So I think the opening scene of this episode
I
is
thought Jose and Alvaro were kissing. That was
Dr. Dolores Blanco in a nondescript room in the hotel with
also kissing Regina?
No, with the body of Raphael, who has been shot,
Oh,
and she is officially pronouncing him dead.
very nice.
Okay.
And yeah, I think she's either maybe she's talking to since Octavio is the one who is responsible for the hotel right now, and also has connection to Raphael. I think she's like, Don Octavio, your I'm sorry, but your associate has been shot. His body was found by Lorenzo uh, early this morning while he was making the rounds as a security, and uh, discreetly brought the body in here to me so I could verify his state. None of the guests know anything yet, but I thought you should be the first. Does he have any? Does he have any family?
We are his family. What have you been able to discover?
Well, you see the hole in his temple? That's from a bullet. And I believe the trauma to his brain from that bullet instantly killed him. There was no pain, but he is very dead. Do you know, did he have any enemies? I know I don't want to make any assumptions about your work, but I understand that being associated with a man of your stature, a person of your stature, carries some risks with it. So if I'm not, of course, any sort of authority, but if there's
Dr.
anyone,
Blanco, I
yes,
can hear that you are worried. And Raphael here was a part of the family. And you are not wrong. Working with me does carry some risks, but it always carries more reward than risk. And unfortunately for our friend here, the rewards may have to come after death and may have to be spread to others. But I promise you, Dr. Blanco, that I do protect all of those who are under my protection. Should you ever be interested, your services have always been, how can I say, you've been more than discreet and you've always gone above and beyond. And I think our last meeting maybe I came off on the wrong foot.
Oh no! You are fine. I understand you were distraught at the death of your other friend.
It's just so stressful when you must know this, being a very esteemed doctor. When you have power, sometimes I imagine as you were climbing the ranks in medical school that there were others that didn't quite understand your greatness and maybe felt jealous. And if you had someone to protect you in those times, maybe things would have been easier. But I would only wish your well-being, financially, spiritually, romantically, personally. What is it that you desire, Dr. Blanco?
I'm just here on vacation, so I was hoping it would be nice, quiet, relaxing break from my duties, but it seems I've been pulled into more than I anticipated. A free room, I guess.
Well, let me make sure that you are upgraded as a guest. You've done more than enough for someone on vacation. I'm wondering if you have any. I know you've given me all of the facts, but I wonder if you had any inferences to make about the autopsy. Trying a new tactic that's not as murdery.
Yeah.
And the Armando way ish.
Can you let's see. I'm trying to think of what's good.
What are my moves? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think this falls under any moves. I think
talk.
Yeah, I think so. She's just like, well, being a doctor in this region, I see a lot of things. I can tell you this one thing. I've seen many gunshot wounds like this, and uh, often they're quite messy. The exit wounds are quite messy. Uh, this was shot fairly straight through, and I'm just speculating here. It seems that whoever shot them used some sort of suppression device, a silencer. So it seems like this was a professional incident, not just a random
baton. What was the baton? What did we call Jose?
the what? Oh, the
La porra.
La
La
porra.
porra.
La porra.
Ah, la porra.
I'm sorry.
Only one man can make a death look like elegance. Thorn in my side.
I think that this is where we cut to Jose.
I break a glass in my hand.
What is Jose up to right now?
Oh God, where did we leave him last time?
I think the last thing we saw was you running out of the room after walking in on Armando.
Oh,
and
okay,
Rafael.
yeah.
Did you have a letter that said like I know you did or something like that?
Yes, somebody left that letter in his hotel room.
I know what you did. Yeah.
And I will destroy you, I think, in
Yeah.
like ransom note lettering. Let's see. Oh man. So I guess I could like try and figure out what has my character done at this point.
Were you involved with the Elena scheme?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is that it like his assumption is that the doctor is blackmailing him. And
can we do a scene with you and Elena somewhere at a third location?
Oh yeah, we could always reuse the what is it? A la plata.
Yeah. Or maybe you have like maybe you have her at like a crummy motel room somewhere like out of the like on the edge of town or something.
Oh God,
like
we gotta
somewhere safe.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what the I really want to think of the name of the rundown motel.
Motel 6.
Gallo Rojo.
Oh yeah.
Red Rooster Inn.
Oh God. And it does have a neon sign, right? With an animated
click,
frame animation of a rooster.
Yep. I think Elena is sort of like sitting on the not super nasty but not great bed of the hotel, sort of like fretting to you and just being
There's like a muted boxy TV showing local public access for the town.
And she's just like, I can't show my face back at the hotel. I can't even tell my friend who I'm here to be at their wedding. I can't even my reputation. I've spent so long and so much time and energy becoming who I am now after what I was, and now it feels like it's all gone. Of course I'm glad I was not killed, but almost feels like I have lost.
Someone without their reputation is as good as dead at La Rosa, it is often said. That makes no sense. But I think Jose is leaning on like, I'm sure this is a misunderstanding. I have no idea. Why would Octavio they ever want to harm you?
Octavio will do anything for power.
Yes.
I can't even begin to imagine their motivations. They work in a world that's not where I'm from.
So you haven't done
You-
anything that you know of to cross the man
Not that I know
or
of.
the
I'm
person.
completely innocent.
Have you had any interactions with him at all?
Not since I returned, I don't think. Or at least that's what I'm saying.
I
You
don't
don't have a
remember why.
you don't have a twin, do you?
I definitely do not have a twin, and I definitely do, according to my notes, have not had any interaction with
Oh,
Octavio.
God.
We did not talk, I think. I forget why I don't remember.
I think she tried to get something out of the safe deposit box that had the
Oh, yes.
poison in it.
She tried to get into my safe deposit box with the little trap. Got it.
Yeah.
And then I
I
wanted
remember.
Raphael to go to there and get poisoned.
And you gave him your room key
My room
instead.
key.
The key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen what's in the box yet, I don't think.
Still a mystery.
It's a mystery. I mean,
Okay.
I haven't had any direct interaction with him. I did for some reason have that key went into that box.
Not his safe deposit box. Not his. What would it be
Definitely
called?
the second. Oh, I think Armando gave the key card to Elena.
Yeah.
No, I missed
Yeah.
it.
Because I was trying, because I remember at one point I was trying to get it off Octavio, and that's where I got my own key by accident, because I thought Octavio had the. Because I remember.
I think
So-
it was like when you were.
Yeah, so my notes
Flirting.
say Armando slipped key card to Elena. My room is always open to you.
I
yeah.
do remember that, but that
So-
was at the time. I actually thought that was my actual room key. I was sleeping.
Yeah, so I think you gave her that by mistake because you had gotten that from someone, and she was like, "Oh, this belongs to a safe deposit box."
This is why we
And-
don't remember this shit.
Oh man.
I mean,
It's
it can obviously be that, but at the time that actually happened, we hadn't. I don't think the safe deposit key was in.
yeah. I
actual
think
place,
there's
but-
some. There was a mistake on your part at some point, or Armando's part.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
made it a key at first, and I think the next episode we were like, "Oh, that was for this safe deposit box."
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, 'cause
yeah,
the
so-
audience would be every bit as confused. So.
Yeah. So yeah, Armando. You know Armando, right?
Of course, Armando's a
He-
beauty.
Yes, he gave me a key card, which he seemed to intimate was to his hotel room, which, of course, I was tempted, but then I saw that it was a safe
And
deposit
Jose at
key.
this point does not put out his fist and say solid pull or something. But there's
but
just
instead
a
I
sort
saw
of nod, like.
it was a safe deposit key, so I could only imagine that he had intended me to look for something. He didn't tell me which one it was, so I tried several of them, and then the one that opened,
Was which number?
404.
404. Oh no.
Oh,
Age
Oh
not
no,
found.
no. That is the one box that no one at La Rosa should ever find.
I mean, obviously, it seems very dangerous to have a poison.
Spring-loaded poison. Is that what you
Yes.
found? I located that device for Octavio. He didn't
It's
say
Octavio's.
they didn't say what they were using it for, but this makes sense. Yes, 404 is. I'm one of the only ones at the hotel who knows this, but it's where Octavio keeps all of their most compromising documents.
Was Armando trying to use me to get at those documents?
That's the only possible conclusion. You're just a pawn in this, Elena, a pawn in Armando's sexy, twisted game of revenge.
I think she throws herself on the bed and oh, what am I going to do?
Okay,
I can't live in this hotel forever.
I have two ideas. First, I go to the hotel, I confront Armando and determine exactly what his scheme is with you. And second, we disguise you as Rafael Rodrigo so that you can be at La Rosa with no one the wiser. Many people have remarked upon the resemblance up to this point.
It's true.
I think it's just a matter of you wearing his distinctive hat and glasses, and no one will be the wiser. I'm so sorry.
Armando's brother, who Armando hates, who was cut from the show. Got it.
I'm so sorry.
No, this is perfection.
Yeah, I think just like if you think that's the best way.
And I think we
Then
don't
it's
call
the
him
only way.
Rafael. We just call him R for short, for double R.
Yeah. Other Rafael. Good.
Rafa.
R.
Awesome. What is so Armando was last seen.
Kissing.
That's true. I was last in my room with Raphael, I think.
Yeah. So what have you been up to since then, you little scamp?
You know, I think it is time for me to make a big entrance. It's one of my moves that I have not used.
Oh, right.
yet.
We have moves in this game.
Yeah.
We don't need those.
I think it's time for Regina and I to have a very frank conversation. And I don't know where is Regina right now. Is she somewhere? Public?
She's around. She was the audience saw her last at the pool yelling at Raphael, but
I feel like wherever it is, I find her.
Yeah. Maybe you have breakfast or brunch together. I think brunch is a good time.
All right. Well, I am definitely
In public. Yeah.
entering a room ready to make a scene.
Nice.
The question is, what is this room and who all is in it? So it affects my move.
Yeah, so I think this is the dining room.
Oh, the little breakfast room.
Oh boy.
A breakfast nook. Not a nook.
So definitely Regina is there. She's expecting you.
That's a plus one for me.
That's definitely a +1. I'm gonna say Alma is probably also there.
That's a +2.
Oh, wait, how are you getting pluses?
Because
Is
I
it
get
that
pluses
people
for
in love with
person,
you?
every person in the room who I've been intimate with.
Oh, I'll be there too if you want.
Is Octavio just having lunch in the corner, brunch in the corner by themselves?
I figure there's a lot of people in this hotel being discussed.
Yeah, let's start
I'm not
shopping
allowed
at
at the
+3.
wedding, but I'm not allowed at the wedding, but this is my hotel. So
It's true. So yeah, we top out at +3.
eating a
is that right?
parfait.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I burst into the room. I'm see, what am I wearing today? I think I'm in my white my white satin shirt, kind of piratey, not frilly around the collar, still pretty plain, but a little billowy in that respect. It has no buttons on it because buttons shirts. They're just tucked in to my green leather pants that are a size too small, obviously, because you got to show off the goods. Of which there are aplenty. And some rock and roll boots, I call them. Very, those kind of boots that have the nice metal toes and chains around the heel. And a lot of things on the wrist, like chains and bracelets and things. It did, lots of wrist bling.
It's the Hard Rock Cafe gift shop.
Yep.
It is. I think yeah. Today's Armando look is very hard rock. David Coverdale from White Snake kind of thing happening here.
Fantastic.
And he bursts into the room.
Oh, can I add one thing about the room?
Please.
Or
Do.
just a suggestion. That it is designed to be very light and airy. There's like a top cupola section with windows all around, natural light streaming in. And they also have a number of birds that have perches and, food in the room. And so on top of the entrance, there's just birds scattering out of the way as he bursts in through the doors.
Lorikeets.
Awesome.
Okay,
make that roll +3. I want to see who's.
Okay, let's see what happens here. 2d6 + 3. How about an 8?
That is an 8. That is a hit.
All right.
Anyone you've been intimate with is surprised, frightened, or confused. Um,
Always.
that's you didn't get a 10 plus, so you have not seized control of the room, but you definitely have the upper hand. What?
That's still a whole lot of people in the room who are surprised,
Yeah,
frightened, or confused.
everyone's.
Regina.
Yeah, and Regina, when she sees you, like 5 different emotions flash over her face. Almost like it's like she's almost like she's seeing a ghost, and then she's happy to see you, and then a little bit afraid, and then puts on the like, oh, of course, Armando, my love, please have a seat.
I have something to say to you, Regina, for the whole world to hear. Regina, my love, I think that you and everyone here knows that the charisma and the passion contained within Armando's body are uncontainable and sometimes lead down paths that are perhaps not the most honorable, not the best path a man can go down if he wants to be a good man, a well thought of man, a loyal man. Life is hard and full of challenges, and Armando is full of love. So full of love it is hard to contain, and it spills out, and I'm like a magnet, and everyone else is like steel, and they come to me. And what is Armando supposed to do, Regina? You came to me like a steel to a magnet, and what was I supposed to do but fall in love with you? And Regina, while I would not be such a cad as to air your personal laundry in public, I think we both know that you too have not been an angel. And that is fine, because that makes us even more perfect for each other. For we both have tarnishes upon our soul. But this does not mean that we cannot love each other and become the king and queen of this hotel. My love, I ask you again publicly for all to see. Do you, of your own free will, right now, express your desire to marry Armando?
So are you processing your feelings out loud or expressing your love passionately? It feels like a little bit of both.
I would go 2, because it's a bit more of a show.
Okay.
And a bit more of, obviously trying to downplay the transgressions I've done while upplaying the passion between my fiance and I.
Well, you are definitely the center of attention. You are definitely dressed to impress, and she knows that you're single for a lot. So roll with a +3.
Often single.
Often and frequently single.
Oh, 7.
That is a 7. Boy. So yeah, I think she stands up and sort of, she doesn't clear the table, but she is not
Takes the tablecloth.
And then all of the tableware is still in place.
So she stands up and just runs into your arms and says, Armando, of course, I could never hold the way you are against you. I knew who I was agreeing to marry when I agreed to it. And if I have proven to not be the person that you want, then throw me away. But you are the only thing that I want, Armando.
Regina, you will always be my muchacha del fuego.
And I think as she's saying that, she is staring directly at Octavio.
I have an idea for the next scene.
And then
I do think we are going to be like, we're rolling around making out on the table.
Yeah.
I'm like having to move.
And camera pan off and soft zoom. I mean, it's soft focus.
I am.
Oh, wait, better yet, just
go for it.
Camera pan off as usual. You know what I was expecting, but they don't get it, because what they get is camera panning off and rack focusing to Octavio.
Yeah.
Crying into my orange juice. I think I want to address both of my problems. So I'm assuming that Jose has been behind some of the murders because he's a goody-goody, even though he's the least likely. And Regina is I've just been trying to get rid of. So I would like to try to hypnotize Regina to get back at Jose. So
Okay.
trying to hypnotize Regina to seduce Jose, because I know he wants nothing more than her, and she does not actually want him, I think, or maybe they do. I don't know what their deal is, but I know that will get to him, and that will lure him into a very complicated trap that I have not totally figured out yet. But so I would like to capture her, get her alone, and have Dr. Blanco hypnotize Regina.
Okay. How are you? So after whatever.
I understand why there's any questions. It's very straightforward.
After brunch subsides.
Yeah, not during brunch. There's a lot happening already.
Yeah. Where do you find Regina?
I'll volunteer that I think Regina and I eventually go back to our room, and after an hour or two with some complaints from neighboring rooms, Regina exits in her very fancy bathrobe to go get some ice from the ice machine down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
As Octavio sort of like been stewing in the hallway the last couple hours.
I've been pacing up and down the hallway.
Yeah,
it's like
so
a little rut in the carpet.
She's got the ice bucket. And she's like, "Oh God, Octavio, good afternoon.
Let me show you where you can get some better quality ice than these machines."
Oh, this is fine right here. I just needed something quickly to cool off. You know how it is.
I do know how it is.
And she proceeds to the ice machine.
Regina, I haven't had a chance to give you. I know that I'm not. I am neither invited nor welcome at the wedding, but I did want to give you a small gift, just to show you that. They'll show you the respect that you deserve.
Well, you can send it to the room.
It's more of an experience and less of a. If it was something I could give you, I would be in the hallway giving it to you. Regina, have you ever had someone actually give you a nice gift that isn't just...
Armando is the best gift I could ever...
And Armando is an experience that you would have to...
Yes, he is.
Go to.
I'm exhausted. And I'd like to get back to my room, please. And she takes out one of the ice cubes and just starts rubbing it up and down her neck.
Okay. I need... So I wonder if maybe I've taken a tranquilizer from Dr. Blanco, or what would be? I don't know. What would be better?
That's fine. That's fine. The world was the surprise at the direction that the scene was taking, not disbelief or incredulity.
Well.
So if anything, that should reassure you that this is the right dramatic decision.
Okay. I was like, oh, too much?
Giving her a hug and then jabbing.
Yeah. I'll be like,
I think it would be a trank gun, like you take down animals with.
I like to just like walking up here.
I think I'm just like, well, you're right. I'll find some way to get you your gift in a different way. And I cannot keep you from Armando. Looks like you might need a little bit more cooling down.
I
should probably roll for that, right?
Yeah, it sounds like you're taking control of the situation. You've definitely caught her off guard. Did she just wrong you?
Yeah, forever and ever.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's marrying Armando.
Then that's +3 then.
Forever enemies.
I would say having a sexathon with Armando would be viewed by Octavio as a big
and like
wronging.
Dangling it over, like that dangling. She knows. Mm-hmm. She knows I don't want to hear about that.
Even though you've been hearing it for the last hour.
I have. I cannot. The siren song I can't keep away from. How many am I rolling? Sorry.
+3.
Oh, +3. I'm rolling 2 dice +3 to the 2. Okay. Sorry.
Ooh.
I rolled a 3.
Wow.
+2.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna.
So the audience.
Do I hit
sees-
myself?
That's what I
No.
was desperately hoping.
The audience sees you like come at her with the thing, and you're struck from behind and collapse unconscious. And as you fall, we see Alvaro's face and a little sap, a little what do you call?
Cudgel.
Ora.
Yeah, a little porta. And he has knocked you out unconscious.
Lapora!
And Alvaro, he drops it and he takes Regina's hand and he says, "You must come with me now." And she drops the ice bucket and he runs down the hall with her.
Hi.
Do I still stab myself at the knee?
And Dr. Blanco's just like,
It's just like,
Yeah, it's like the hit doesn't quite knock you out, but you kind of hit your own indigestion.
"Ugh."
or I just stab it into the carpet
Yeah.
for
Brick
someone
needle.
else to step. Oh no, it's on the carpet for someone else to step on in case they want it.
Just a loose needle around.
Just a loose needle ready for someone to step on.
Ready to
Oh, no.
tranquilize.
Now I have a new phobia. That's exciting.
And I've been hit by a cudgel, which I'm going to be suspicious of.
Yes.
God.
Ooh. Down, Octavio.
It's not going well for me.
Woo! That was an amazing roll. That was great.
Octavio has had a bad bunch of rolls.
I
man.
know.
I keep doing things that I think are like really amazing and risky. It would be really cool if they worked out.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And they're
Even cooler.
not working out.
Like,
Oh, no.
yeah, you're like Charlie Brown in the football at this point.
Pretty soon I'm going to get some actual sympathy from the audience.
Yeah. And so I think the next scene is just Armando waiting in the hotel room, and like you're probably like, I don't know, in your speedo or whatever, you're doing a little dance and
Got some music on.
waiting for, and yeah, Regina does not come back.
I think he's.
But I think Jose
he's-
kicks the door in.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I like it.
It's like did.
Yeah.
Jose, I'm glad to see you after the last time I saw you was a bit more compromising, embarrassing perhaps for one of us. I'm not sure.
God. Yes, we'll get to that. but look, that is your world of passion. That is your need. Whatever the situation is now, however things stand now between you and Raphael, is between you and Raphael. I am stepping away from that commission. But
I thought you
But
already.
but why Elena, Armando? We both know that she was the jewel of La Rosa Querida. We both know that she was beloved of everyone and only left because she had lucked into even greater success than the hotel could give her. Why would you? I can't even say it.
Jose.
You monster. And he's turning to walk away. At this
Jose,
point.
wait, Jose.
Like he's forgotten that he's trying to get information.
And Elena is Armando's best friend as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if Jose knows that though. I was gonna tell him.
Yeah,
So
go for
like,
it.
Jose, what do you mean what I did to Elena? She is one of my best friends in the world. Has something happened to Elena?
Has something happened to Elena? He takes a deep breath. Not everyone knows this, but Elena is dead.
What?
You saw her collapse at your own rehearsal dinner?
Yes,
At
but
your
I-
own
she was
rehearsal
being
dinner.
tended to by the hotel's doctor. I thought she'd be fine. I hadn't heard she had died.
Oh. Beautiful. Bellissimo, as the Italians would say. Great performance, Armando.
Hey, why would I want to kill my best friend?
Why? That was what I was here to ask you. You lured her into the poison that felled her and ended her life.
Okay, think
She
about
she
this.
does
Jose.
want to buy the hotel.
I want you to think about this very closely, Jose.
Oh, I have been thinking about it
You're
without sleep for 24 hours.
When I wanted someone killed, who did I come to, Jose? I came to you. So why would I kill Elena myself and come to you to kill Raphael?
and I think he has a moment of almost being convinced by it. Wow. Because you know I would never do that. I would never turn on her, even for business.
At this point, by the way, do I? I mean, do I know that that Raphael has been killed?
No. I think only Octavio knows.
This why you will not carry out my commission is because of what you think unjustly that I did to Elena?
No, I'm saying I never would have killed Elena, and therefore you wouldn't come to me for that. But you know that I have no strong attachment to Raphael.
No, but
And
I mean,
so
you said you were not going to carry out the commission on Raphael, and I'm wondering why that is.
Oh, that was because it got really weird. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Kill him while you were clearly in an embrace? Maybe that is not a part of the agreement for La Porra, even.
I had not intended to be in said embrace. It was in the heat of the moment that it happened. This does not, however, mean I don't still want him killed.
Fine. That deal is still on. I will find him and see to it that he does not draw another breath.
Then on this, we can agree.
You honestly are. So you are going to tell me you had nothing to do with Elena getting poisoned at the safe deposit box?
Are you accusing him of lying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
That is a thing.
But I don't have an audience. Do I have evidence? I don't have the card on me,
No,
so
I don't think so. I think, but you are the center of attention right now, so or no, you're the other
no,
one.
but I am getting straight to the point.
Yeah, you're without guile and head on, so I think you can roll the +1 for that one.
Rolling with 2 + 1. And nothing happened? Hold on. Oh, because I didn't put any dice in my box. Okay. 8 + 1 is 9.
All right. So you can choose one of these things. You're right, despite what the audience has already seen.
Oh no.
He admits his falsehood or marks a condition, their choice, or they're surprised, scared, and flustered, and they must act with desperation before they can act against you.
Okay, I really like Armando accidentally sending Elena off to the poison, so I don't want to walk that back. I think I'm gonna say admit the falsehood or mark a condition. Yeah, I'm not too interested in the, well, no, wait. Surprised, scared, or flustered, they must act with desperation before they act against you. I think I'll go with that one, actually. You are surprised, scared, or flustered, and if you work against me on any subsequent move in this, then
act with desperation.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for me right now?
That means that you are surprised, flustered, or confused. Surprised.
I did add the safe deposit box to the conversation.
Yeah.
At that point.
So anytime you want to do something against Jose in the future, the next time, you have to act with. Like, you have to be desperate. Yeah.
Because here's a question, because I don't know exactly. The reason I ask is how that comes in play exactly. Could I act out of desperation right now?
Depends on what you want to do to him.
That's a good point. Just trying to remember. Trying to remember what all my options are.
The deuce. Dress up like Regina. Put one of Regina's dresses on.
So what his accusation like hits you very, very, very
No,
hard.
I'm very surprised and flustered. And
I sent her to the safe deposit box.
Yeah, I guess this is like news to you, right?
yes, because I definitely didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought I was giving her my room key, so I don't know anything about the safe deposit box.
So maybe like
stuff.
you feel responsible for her death now.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Hold on. I definitely feel like I definitely feel like I need to process some feelings out loud here for sure.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, regardless of
So I'll be like, wait, did you
close up on Armando.
say she
Slow pan around his
did you
face.
say something about her death was related to a safe deposit box? Because
Yes.
wait a minute.
The
I gave her what I
404.
thought was my room key, but then I gave Raphael what I thought was a safe deposit box key. But then Raphael was in my room, so he must have had my room key. So the key that I gave Elena, thinking it was a room key, must have been a safe deposit box key. So I am responsible for Elena's death. I didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't my intention. I was just hoping she'd come back to my room and we'd have sex.
I think Jose is just stone-faced in all of this. Somewhat irrationally, like, how could you?
That's the way of Armando. Armando's way is love and sex, not poisoning and death. That's not Armando.
Oh, but it is.
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I thought,
You're just as bad as Octavio.
Oh God, yeah, that should be my next line. You are just as. No, wait, that.
Oh,
that
wait,
isn't how
you
I
think
would
that
say it,
you
though.
think
Yeah,
Octavio
no,
is the greatest?
I think Octavio hung the moon, so.
Oh.
I'm filled with guilt because I was, even though it was not my intention, it is technically my fault, and I can't deny that without being.
Do I know Alvaro's name?
I think so. Yeah.
At least Alvaro has the decency to use a gun.
It was never my intention. I thought I was sending her to my room. This is horrible. One of my best friends killed inadvertently by my own hand. I don't know what to do, Jose. I don't know what to do. Counsel me, Jose. What do I do?
Let's see who's rooting for you. Nicole, Peter.
What are we rooting for? Like,
Are we just rooting for Armando now
As the audience, right?
as the audience?
Oh, let's see.
I think he's just so lovable. Like, I think the audience like loves his trouble.
I
And
think
he didn't mean it. So yeah.
I'm on Armando's side, but I want to see this avalanche into more chaos. So
I also
I'm
have that
only-
inclination.
I'm only thumbs downing for that reason.
I think I am definitely rooting for Armando just because this is at the middle of a lot of ridiculousness.
I feel like he's probably a fan favorite. So
Yeah, for sure.
I can't help I'm beautiful.
Yeah, so roll +2.
A 7. Man, Armando is skating
Whoa,
by the
yeah.
skin of his teeth today.
Be grateful for that.
I know. Yeah.
Threes are not fun.
So you can choose to have the audience reveal a crucial event going on outside of you. The audience will tell you how you might find love with the partner you're choosing, or the audience tells you how to get blank to blank.
For whatever reason, I feel that very obviously the audience needs to reveal a crucial event going on outside of view. I just feel like that's what needs to happen here.
Can I? I'm gonna do this anyway. So yeah, what do you guys have?
Oh, for the crucial event going on outside of view?
Yeah.
Oh no. The crucial event is a car pulling up to La Rosa and R, that is, as Raphael, and we just barely see her slip a snub-nosed gun into a pocket as she strides up to the front entrance of the hotel.
Nice.
Are we
After that-
each doing one, or we're just agreeing on that one? I'm fine with that one.
Yeah, I'm good with that one.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool. Yeah, that's
So
what
just
that's
for
my intention
audience
was to avoid
clarification, that is Dr. Blanco disguised as my brother, correct?
That is
That is
Elena
Elena.
disguised as your brother.
Elena, who thinks that you have tried to kill her.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Elena disguised.
I'm just gonna have Dr. Blanco with a mustache doing every other thing for me, though.
Oh no.
Because
Can I
Elena
add?
wasn't actually killed.
Right, that was the plan that Jose and Elena came up with in the motel at the
Right. Got it.
Gaia Rojo.
With you.
Can I add one twist to Elena for you? I think Elena is the one person who you have never managed to seduce with all of your Armando-ness,
Oh, nice.
and maybe that's
Even
why
Jose?
you're
Yeah, I totally feel that.
even close, and that's why you're so close friends.
Yeah, because she won't give in to the Armando's
The charms.
sexual black hole.
The Charmando.
Charmando.
And Charmeleon is your next
I was
evolution.
gonna say that is my favorite. That's my favorite Pokemon, Charmando.
Armandazor.
Charmandosaur.
Armandazor.
Yeah, I'm just imagining telenovela Pokemon.
Oh,
Which is either very dramatic soap opera characters as Pokemon or
Pikachu.
or just a Pokemon story full of telenovela tropes.
Pikachu.
Yeah, so I think the scene is Elena / Ere walking up and checking in, talking to Alma, and just saying like, "I'll be checking in for a while."
in a very affected low voice. I'll be checking
Yeah.
in for a while.
What you said there's distinctive hat and glasses. What do they look like?
Oh no.
Circle glasses.
Oh yeah, is Ere the kind of really nerdy brother of Armando who like
Oh
compliments?
yeah, like the nerd version.
Everything that Armando is not.
So it's like a bucket hat from 2005 and round thick glasses.
Great.
Yeah, he wears like white socks up to his knees and shorts.
With sandals, yeah.
with
Yeah,
sandals.
Just all the way.
Oh man.
Hawaiian shirt.
Oh no.
Like a little bit of sunscreen on his nose.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh god.
Ready for a vacation.
Cool. I think the next scene is Octavio waking up. Where do you want to wake up?
Oh,
Do you want someone to have found you and is reviving you, or do you want to stagger awake in the hallway?
I want someone to find me.
Okay.
Oh, could it be the doctor or
So I think it's
there are other things.
I want it to
It's
be
your-
like either embarrassing or someone like misinterprets it.
I think you're like
Ephraim.
your like office, and it's
Oh
Lorenzo.
no.
And Lorenzo
no.
had found you and was like, "Oh no, not another one." And he sort of wrangled you back to your office, and has like a comic ice pack on your head.
It's beef on
and-
my face.
The whole entire
Peas.
freezer section, yeah. And as you
Every home
you
remedy
have, like,
at once.
there's an overstuffed
Chicken
leather
soup.
couch in your office that he's laid you on, and I think as you come up, he's sitting sort of on the edge of the couch next to you, and he sort of puts his hands on your shoulders like, boss, I thought we lost you. Are you okay? What happened? Who is it? Is it the same person that got Raphael?
Indeed. These are all
Who was it?
connected.
Who was it?
La Pora.
Jose?
God.
This has been bubbling under the surface for so long. He's been able to cover his tracks so cleanly and has been nothing but an annoyance, a mosquito.
I know Jose is a good man. I know he would never do anything like this.
That is the problem, is that he is a good man, and good men have strong morals, and that
Why would he
means
attack you?
they can be driven. Probably a misunderstanding, but Raphael, I can understand more. Yeah, Alvaro did kill Raphael, I believe.
So I'm
Yeah.
being
Or he was
accused
killed
of
with-
2 things. That
Yeah,
are
you're being
true.
accused of yeah, you're being accused of anything Alvaro has done, essentially. Because I hired Alvaro to do these things and think that he's working for me.
Yeah, and Alvaro's just like, nah.
And he's compromised. Jose has done what we all try not to do. I know I am sometimes compromised when it comes to Armando, and I try not to.
Jose and Armando, or
What have you heard?
not just what you told me just now?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that anyone with Armando.
But Jose has a lot. He actually loves someone purely and deeply, and you know how dangerous that can be, Lorenzo.
Regina.
Your very own angel.
I know, he told me. I think in the kitchen somewhere or a warehouse. We had this conversation and I told him that I have nothing personally against Armando, but if I were to choose a son, I would choose Jose. Maybe that you have had bad blood in the past, but I know he's a good man and he would not do these things without a good reason.
No, I just think he is a good man with.
Could you accuse him of lying?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, maybe I'm like, I'm of 2 minds. One is to be like, he's putting on this facade of a good man, but I think I want to go with the like, Lorenzo, when we care too much about something, sometimes we can be driven to do terrible things, even if we are originally good intentioned. And I worry that Jose's love for your daughter has poisoned his mind.
Why would he kill Raphael?
You are not aware of how involved in your daughter's life are you?
As much as any father.
In that case, you would probably not like the details.
Oh no.
But I do not think Regina, let me put it in as vague a way as possible, and you can delve into any details you'd like. I imagine as a father, you are not interested in the dalliances of your daughter, but I assure you she is Armando's match in many ways.
Boss, you hire me to do things, but you don't talk about my daughter like that.
Oh no.
And he stands up.
Oh, no.
Lorenzo, I'm sorry. I'm telling you the truth so you have all of the information. I don't want you to
lying.
I don't want you to find out from someone else.
I don't know why you would make this up about my daughter, but I can't work for a man like you.
You will regret this day.
No.
Even after you have died.
What kind of threat is that?
I'm not. My head is still. Words are still quite difficult, but I.
Take back what you said about Regina.
I cannot. So much of my own power and respect has come from being a truth teller, and that is why I'm unpopular.
Your power and respect has come from the barrel of a gun, and he opens up his jacket and points his gun at you.
Oh. Peter, did you
Who has the power now?
Oh.
Oh, I was asking if this was Octavio revealing a shocking truth
Oh, maybe I am.
Oh.
from our
I don't know
other
anything.
moves.
Thank you for pulling out a move.
That I think that's more of like a show. That's a flashback move. So if you
Oh,
want
okay.
to, that's more like showing the audience something or establishing stuff in the
Oh,
past.
okay.
Something
Never
that the
mind.
audience didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we already know that Regina was getting it.
Known
So
to
you're
the
convincing.
audience. Never
You're
mind.
just trying to work out your stuff with Lorenzo about it because he does not believe you.
So
he has-
he is pointing a gun at me.
Yeah, and I think we'll cut the scene with the gun
Oh,
pointed
okay.
at you.
Oh, no.
I was
drama.
gonna. Okay.
Had some plans for that.
Cool. So Jose and Armando were talking.
Oh, right.
What happened after that?
Where did we even leave that off?
So if you don't have a strong
Oh.
idea, I think you'll go for it.
Oh no, I was just remembering. So it was Armando was processing his feelings about it, and then we cut
Yeah.
from that to R.
Yeah. So I think at this
Checking
point,
in.
Regina bursts back into the room and again throws herself at Armando, and doesn't really acknowledge Jose on the way in.
Yeah.
And she just takes Armando's face in her hands and says, "My love, we have to move the wedding up. We have to get married tomorrow.
Well, I understand.
There are evil forces working against us. The people are getting hurt. We just have to do this, and you have to be the owner of this hotel. We
Well,
can't
my love,
allow
If it's
for a day
urgent,
longer."
why can we not get married right now?
Oh, and she kisses you. Does not look at Jose while she's doing
Yeah.
it. And she pulls back and is like, of course, who can do it right now? The priest isn't going to show up for another week.
Jose just gently clears his throat.
Oh,
no.
No.
hello. I didn't
Be
see you there.
ordained. Don't be ordained.
Yes, flashback to preparations.
Yeah,
No.
flashback to preparations.
And this will be a scene. Oh,
Straightforward.
go ahead. Sorry.
Are you doing this straightforwardly?
It's hard for me to tell because I really want this to just be a flashback to Jose in his early days in seminary, like studying to become a priest before all of this.
I think that counts. Yeah.
comes across.
And you definitely did have plenty of time to do it. I don't think you needed anyone looking out for you. So roll +2 and let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I'm trying. In my mind, I want this to be a scene where it's a little flashback where he's talking about honor and doing the right thing by God to his instructor.
Nice.
And somehow
this
young
could-
Octavio is coming by and asking for a favor, and like that's the end of that scene.
This could almost as easily be revealing a shocking truth as well.
Oh, no.
Could go either way with it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2.
+2, yeah.
2 plus 2.
Oh boy. Well, this is actually great. So
Yeah. I don't know.
So you can either choose one of these things, fabricated a piece of evidence, arranged for someone to be in the right place, or stowed away something hidden, or we can add something
On
more
a miss,
appropriate.
choose
to,
one, but the GM says who was. Oh wow. Oh man.
Or we can bend it to
no,
more appropriately. Yeah.
I do kind of like the idea of. Let's see. I like the idea of him stowing like a Bible and cassock in like some book marked memories, or or in some box marked memories. I don't know who would be the most interesting person.
I think
work in
Octavio, young Octavio, was that what we wanted to see? I think? Like Octavio was coming to ask the priest for a favor, or maybe something worse.
I wanted to tithe. I wanted to tithe.
Oh yeah, I think so. As he's the priest is like, we can't take your money, Octavio. You know that.
It's 10%.
Oh,
10% should go to God.
You keep your 10% and give it to the devil. I think Jose sees all of
The
this.
devil remembers.
Yeah, so back to the hotel room.
Seems right.
yeah, and it's like it's like he's been given the like tell the truth potion spell from Liar Liar as the words just kind of get dragged out of him. It's like, technically, I am ordained in the priesthood from the seminary of Santo Orlando. I can marry you at dusk.
That's in an hour.
Why not right now? Right here.
Of course it is.
I have to shave and put my
Yeah,
cassock
which is
on.
like, oh well, you Armando, you shouldn't see me before the wedding. Although, just I will. I'll go get myself ready. I'll make myself even more beautiful for you, and I'll meet you in the chapel downstairs in 1 hour at dusk.
I see you there, Mrs. Rodrigo.
Not yet. And she turns and runs out.
I don't like it.
This is making no one happy.
And I think at this point, Amanda's kind of looking at Jose and he's like, you would do this for us, despite what you think I did to Elena.
I'm doing this for Regina, he says stiffly, and then storms out of the room.
Octavio, you have a gun on you and you're lying down on your couch.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm of two minds as usual. One is that like I probably have like lots of secret buttons and speakers. Like if I like knock over a plant, that tells someone to come get me. My other one is to try to just like weasel my way out with my words.
Let's try the weasel first.
That
yeah.
one feels right. And so Lorenzo's
And I
Regina's
think this is
mother, her father.
I think this is acting with desperation, maybe.
Okay, I've got it. Lorenzo, think about what you're doing. If you pull that trigger, I'm trying to think of a name. If you pull that trigger, Juana will not get what she needs to wake up from that coma. Juana is his wife. And I have.
His wife is.
Oh shit! What's her name?
Graciela.
Graciela.
Yeah.
Shit. I can only. Okay, Graciela.
Oh man.
Regina's mom.
But there might be another daughter named Juana.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's say he has another daughter, Juana, who was in a car accident, and Octavio has been key in keeping that daughter on life support. Lorenzo, do it for Juana, if not for me.
You're taking control of the situation. Are you doing this for love?
A father's love.
Are you doing this for vengeance?
Yeah. He just turned on me. I'm gonna pull the plug on his daughter.
That's possible. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you +2.
You don't have to give me that. It's not as if it's gonna help the 3 I'm gonna roll.
Okay, let's go with +1 then.
I'm gonna refresh the rolling dice room.
That's a good call.
I feel like I have a bad.
Is that the internet version of Dice Jail?
Shake the dice. I blew on them. I'm rolling +1. 1. Okay. Great. I rolled a 5.
Well, he did not kill one. and he just smiles and says, "Juana's no longer in a coma. She's made a truly miraculous recovery. She hasn't been in a coma for a while. I thought I'd let you believe this so you thought you had leverage over me, just to see what kind of man you are. And now I know." And he pulls the trigger.
Time for me to be in a coma.
Oh no.
So you have 5 conditions right now.
Yeah.
So when you face certain death, you're going to roll plus conditions. So roll 2 dice plus 5.
Oh, how did I get so many conditions?
You
Yeah, I
rolled real
got to
bad a whole bunch
A
of
lot
times.
of trouble. Okay, I'm rolling.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I'm rolling plus
5.
5. 2 dice
You
plus 5.
literally cannot miss on this one.
Finally. Okay, so I'm rolling 2 dice plus 5.
Yeah.
I
That
rolled
is a 10.
5.
All right.
Okay, audience chooses one from the list.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, did I
Cool.
already? Have we faced certain death before?
Yeah, once
You
at
have.
the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And that was the scar, right? Or
That was
That was when Jose like ran at the
no,
person, ran at Alvaro.
I think that was you just not getting hit by the machine gun.
oh, okay, got it.
Oh, that was right. Yeah.
So audience is going to choose one from the list.
Great.
Coma's boring, so I don't want that.
Wow.
Twisted
Limited
evil version of
imagination.
yourself? Not.
I kind of feel like someone
Saves
them just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. We can only use each of these once, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that though.
Yeah. So let's say
evil me.
And Nicole
How-
gets to choose, right? Because it says someone, but it says you choose, but who's you?
Do I become a good version of myself?
Yeah, I think we would choose somebody
Yeah.
saves you and then.
Oh, I thought she got to choose who saves her.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying we get to choose the item as the audience,
Mm.
and then Nicole would choose which person comes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
In my opinion, that's
No, that's
like
what
that
I think
plan,
as well.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there someone in particular you'd like to save you?
Oh, someone saves me just in time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about which eye my iPads might go on. Save me just in time.
Who would be most?
And it could be a new
Oh,
person if you
no.
want.
Just in time.
Yeah, what would be most interesting there?
Oh, can I make a suggestion?
I was leaning
Oh,
toward
I don't-
Jose, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, Jose, are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what was your thought, Mark?
Oh, I'm gonna save it for later.
No.
Oh no.
I was just trying to think of like who would be the most
No, Jose is great. I love that.
disconcerting to me.
Oh
so
god. And so can we do the cliche where like you hear the gunshot and then you just see Lorenzo fall over?
Oh, I like
yeah.
Yeah, because you came into this room to get something for the wedding,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't have come in here if you hadn't set up the wedding
The
thing.
wedding, yeah.
You
So we see
saw a
Lorenzo, the gun goes
and-
off, and then he falls over, and we cut over to Jose at the door.
With
the
a
gun.
smoking gun in his hand.
This episode is so action-packed, y'all.
Oh man. I just saw
Um,
the note of this isn't a dungeon crawler, so don't expect me wading through your slain enemies.
I am going to treat this as Octavio thinks of it as a dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
We have a pretty decent body count going at this
We
point.
do.
Nicole does not, but Octavio thinks about Max
Only-
Manning.
Only 2, I think, right? Only 2 people have died.
So far.
Raphael.
Elena-
For sure.
Two and a
not
half
die.
if we count Elena, apparently.
Yeah.
A fake death.
Yeah, I think just the two
We've tried a
Octavio's thugs have died.
Yeah. Why do I keep losing people?
Because you're Octavio.
Too much
Um,
power.
Jose, what's your reaction to the thing that you just did? And Octavio.
I think Jose didn't know it was Lorenzo when he shot him.
Yeah.
think it was just like somebody has to drop on Octavio, I have to do this. Oh God, it's Regina's father. The man who is the closest thing to a father I have at this point in my life. And so he's just breaking down, like dropping to his knees. Lorenzo, why? Why?
That feels like a good place to cut the episode.
Oh, God.
Everything's coming up, Armando.
Yeah.
Closing credits with still frames.
In loving memory of Lorenzo's
Oh my
acting.
God, yeah.
Just Dr. Blanco just still sitting in the room, being like,
Like, she's like playing with Q-tips and
Oh my God.
Accidentally hypnotizing herself.
oh yeah.
she's
Good
got her
stuff.
own like cabana suite.
Now somehow she's just having the best time.
She's she's the only one enjoying herself.
There's just like a little tag of her, like accompanied by very attractive people, sipping
Yeah.
a fruity drink by the poolside.
My thugs are just like serving her.
Remaining
Reggaeton is
ones.
playing in the background.
Pretty sure this is one of the highest rated episodes of all time.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And next week is the wedding.
No, not if I have anything to do with it. I'm gonna burn this hotel down.
If you take one more condition, you will. Yeah.
Oh no.
Working on it.
How do we get conditions again?
Is that how I get my
Um,
meltdown?
Yeah. Usually by either taking condition as a part of a result of a move. So like demand what you deserve.
And then you fail the move.
You can be like, oh, like they can concede to what you want, or they can mark a condition.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you
yeah.
accused me
Or-
of lying, one of them was I could have taken a condition
Yeah.
if you'd chosen that option.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or on a miss, condition can be part of the bad thing that happens.
Oh.
So far, Octavio, this episode was icy cold with all the bad things that happened to them. So
Well,
yeah,
it does make sense in this story.
So I am 2 away from my meltdown.
Yeah, Armando's got some work to do.
I know Armando's cool as a cucumber with one condition from still.
And now I actually have ideas instead of just like seeing what happens.
A giant, massive,
I got-
like a
I got-
giant murder wall of story.
The tangle.
like two strings on my murder wall, but that's more than I've ever had for this game.
We still have
I
my
don't-
I don't have any
mysterious
plans.
lady from previous episodes.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yeah, I'm just ready to
think-
just burn it down.
I think that might be Juana.
Oh.
Who
So
is Juana?
Oh, the
My
coma
mysterious
child I made
woman.
up.
yeah, the coma child.
Yeah, but what was the new context for her?
She was the one in green
My
The-
mysterious lady from my flashbacks,
with the
Oh,
buck gun,
okay.
Regina's sister.
Regina's sister.
who I made out with and had a gun somewhere in her dress.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that'll come up. I got some good Elena stuff, I think. So,
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
Elena
fuck.
stuff we haven't even run into yet.
yeah, like
Ah,
teaser commercials for
double
next week is like
R.
the big wedding. What's gonna happen? Who's going to
Wedding.
die?
Next week,
Till
the
death
big
do us
wedding.
parts.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice.
I do at dusk.
And maybe Ben will show up as a surprise. That'll be fun. Cool. That's our 4th episode, I think. Is that right?
Yeah. Using the previously ons as a clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seems
I like
like
that.
more because so much happens.
I like that clock. Yeah,
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
happens in this game. So much happens in this game.
And not even that many scenes. It was like, oh, I've
Yeah.
had like 3 scenes, but
A lot happened.
Almost died.
But like, I think all of us are looking at our scenes as like, oh, I can throw this spin on the story. And then
And then we keep being like, what would be the most complicated way for this to be?
oh, I know from way too many years of doing improv that this will send the story off into a different direction.
How can I get in the most trouble?
Yeah.
I think the quote from Avery Alder, who did Monster Hearts and Quiet Year, is treat your characters like stolen cars. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, they're driving till they break.
If
in
this were
the walls.
a show, I'd be worried about how to resolve this. But I'm not worried about
I
how to
also would be worried about keeping track of it.
yeah.
But I was like, oh, actually, it's like a feature, not a bug if I forget something.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
I just
soap
love
opera.
that Jose is like the actual most good guy of the show, and yet he's really as a character, more of a neutral character. And Armando, who in real life would be a just horrible trash person, is kind of like the one everybody loves on the
Yeah.
show.
yeah. Yeah, I
It's
feel like Jose feels like the character that is set up to be heroic, but instead they just make him kind of bland and a killjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, kind
Which
of
I don't
the
mind.
bland
I mean, this
Yeah.
is definitely a TV trope.
Getting in the way of our fun.
Yeah, exactly. No, don't do that. That would
This
be
is not
wrong
a
and
world.
bad.
I think that Octavio's thing this season, this episode was helpful too. Of like, this is not a world for someone with a pure heart.
And I love Octavio like missing every role. It just does so many. It's like because Octavio is like such a good trope. Like that character is so strong, and you're playing them so strong. But then the reactions are just like instead of just like I'm fucking I'm a guy from an HBO show who's a badass, and everyone like it's like you're kind of that guy, but like everything goes wrong all the time.
Here is the cunning plan that will make everything go. Oh no! Step one.
No, I guess
is
not.
completely
Okay.
And I was like, I don't feel like I got this power and like really good. Like I kind of tripped upward.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but just that suddenly gave me Breaking Bad flashes.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing, because for some reason, just like
It's like Breaking Bad if Walt was just like completely incompetent,
It had that like pilot episode feel.
or even more of a victim of circumstance, maybe not
yeah.
because Octavio is good at what they do. They're just in a bad situation.
it's Octavio is apparently playing a game of Fiasco, is what Octavio's
Yeah.
doing.
I think Octavio also is like a victim of their ambition. Of like
Oh yeah.
they have climbed and have power, and if they like played it safer, they probably would do better.
yeah.
But they were like, I'm gonna grab, and I think that I was feeling that this time where I was like, oh, I'm making like really daring moves and then failing, and that is starting to become part of my character.
Well, exactly. I feel
Yeah.
like it works so well to have like just this very powerful, like cocky character who's being like, well, you're going to regret this. And he,
Well,
like,
your
pushes a button
daughter's-
that does nothing. You know, he's
Like,
Why do we even have that lever?
Like I was just, your daughter's gonna get the plug pulled on her,
she's
Dun,
like,
dun, dun.
"Coma."
and then commercial break, and then back of like Wada hasn't been in a coma for a while. Like
For
ah,
15
god damn it!
years.
Ah!
It's great.
that's good.
Yeah, that works out well.
Yeah, if Octavio was just like cool, he could probably have everything they wanted, but it's like
I just like took it baby
it's not
steps.
cool. Yep.
Or like, why do I want to like, and also like not being rational about things, like
Yeah.
holding on to this hotel isn't probably actually a great move for me, but because it's Armando taking it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm putting so much in. I also put energy into the wrong things, I think. Where I was like, oh, I could just like grow my empire. I was briefly mayor. Like I could have like gone
Just-
politically bigger,
yeah.
but it was just like, no, this hotel is what I need.
I love
That's an
how
entirely
Jose-
different show. Yeah.
Jose is like pure in intent and heroic internally, but just winds up like skidding all over the place and just causing shit. Like he is constantly, I think I'm doing the right thing. While
Oops, I
driving
murdered another
off
guy.
the
Okay.
cliff. And somebody else is dead now. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna marry them. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be good. Oh fuck! Oh no! I did it again.
I mean, I think Jose is a good case study for what happens in life, which is sort of you're greatly affected by the type of people you surround yourself with.
Nice guys finish last.
Nice guys shoot Lorenzo.
Shoot Lorenzo.
You're the father of the woman you're in love with,
Yeah.
who thinks of you as a son.
Yep.
I forgot when I was giving the speech to Lorenzo that he like loves Jose, and I was like,
I forgot that for a second.
oh,
too. I was
this
like,
is even better.
for a second, I was like,
totally.
oh yeah, cool. Anything you say, boss? I'm like, wait, no.
And then
yeah.
I had forgotten until you answered, and I was like, oh shit, this is even better. He's not gonna do what I want.
Oh no, that made it totally better.
Oh yeah. I think one of the things I'm not struggling with, but need to remind myself of that happened a few times at the very beginning is like one of the strengths of games like this is that the moves reflect the interesting things that you want to see happen. So when you're like, oh, like you don't have to roll to see if the doctor tells you a thing about who got shot. It's like, that's not a thing we roll for. That's just, oh, okay,
That's
cool.
just
She just says it because it's not part of the like drama engine or something like that happened at the beginning. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, we don't need to roll
Sorry.
for that. That's just the thing that like happens, I guess, because it's
And I
not
felt like I
important
was
to the.
struggling at that moment because I was like, oh, this is like the autopsy scene. Like, how is this? I need to read the rules, the moves before each time, I think, to remind myself of the ways that I can kind of make it move.
Yeah, but even if you're just like, if you do something that is not a move, that's awesome. It just doesn't trigger the like, something bad's gonna happen or something great's gonna happen. It's
Well,
just
I
like, oh, yeah,
found
sure.
my way
That's
into that.
happens. Yeah. That's the thing I just need to keep remembering. It's like, oh, not everything has to be a move. Some things that
Although
are not important.
I did finally sweet talk someone instead of threatening them, and Dr. Blanco is now like the happiest guest.
She got the VIP diamond card and all sorts of stuff.
And I finally got to use my enter a room ready to make a scene move.
Yeah.
The brunch.
And now, consequently, we have a wedding in an hour.
Oh God, I've completely forgotten. My special move is, well, take a stand, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're the only person who can defend someone else.
Oh God.
Which other one did you take? You took the take a stand. Oh, and grand gesture.
Yeah.
Nice. Such a good game.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I'm really curious to see, because I haven't watched anyone else run this or played it, so I'm curious to see how someone else runs it tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And like preparing, I'm sure it's because it's through the Magpie GM program, so like they are the ones who are going to publish this game, and so they run games of it that you can sign up for. So it's someone who is probably run the game a bunch, is familiar with it, works for the company that is going to publish it. So I imagine it's going to be very good. I'm just curious, like, see how it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Especially with like a group of random people thrown together.
Yeah. Huh.
And a whatnot. So fun things. And then next weekend, I think there's a sort of like an online game convention through the Gauntlet that I sign up for a bunch of stuff for. Is it next week or the week after? I guess the week after, maybe. I don't know. I'm playing 4 games over the weekend in addition to this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I get to play things instead of running them. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shannon hooked me up with someone who is running some streaming stuff on Monday night. They've got like their RPG Twitch network or whatever, and I'm going to be either playing or running stuff on Monday nights for them. Sounds like. So
Congratulations.
Yeah. I forget what they're called. We do RPG stuff thing. What are they called? Streaming. Story Master Madness. Level Up TV. Level Up TTV. Yeah. Anyway, that'll be fun. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna run. It's all like one shots and stuff.
Only D&D.
Only D&D. 4th edition.
Do that 1st edition. Get old school.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn our stream off. Goodbye, nobody.